If you have a Jeep JT or JL, we're going to show you how to install the Morimoto 4Bangers in your bumper. We have created a vehicle-specific bracket kit to put 4Bangers in your bumper. So this kit right here is only offered in the NCS. The HXB pulls too much wattage. We have specifically designed a bracket kit that's going to be plug and play and work on your Jeep. So with this kit, these are going to be offered in the NCS style pod light. If you wanted to run the HXB, you could, but you do need the Morimoto relay harness. On the website, when you go to order them, they're either going to be offered in a yellow or a white. It's up to you to pick exactly what you want. These 4Bangers on the website, this kit, they're only offered in the wide beam pattern, and this because the wide beam pattern is the best beam pattern for your fog lights on your Jeep. So if you have a plastic or a metal bumper, this kit will fit your Jeep. If you have a sport bumper, it will not. And keep that in mind when you're purchasing. So if you have a metal bumper, you're going to need this bracket right here. If you have a plastic bumper, you do not. Now let's move up to the bench and I'm going to show you exactly how to build this. Let's go ahead and build this. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to grab the 4Banger. You're either going to choose if you want a yellow or a white. Remember, both of them come in the wide beam pattern. For this application today, I'm going to go ahead and use the white color. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to gently place it onto the table, and then we're going to take out these screws right here on the top side of the housing. So now go ahead and in your kit, locate the piece that looks like this right here. Right now, we're going to go ahead and install this. It only goes on one way at the very top of the housing where you just take out your other bolts. So go ahead and place that on there like so, and then in your kit, grab the two other bolts that are longer than the rest of them. They should look something like this, and then go ahead and install them where we took out the previous bolts. So now go ahead and tighten these two screws down. Locate this plastic piece. It's what's used to thread that adjustment screw through your housing. So from the back going to the front, go ahead and insert it. Now we're going to install the back of the kit onto the back of the 4Banger. It only goes on one way. Let's go ahead and get to it. It has two locking tabs on each side. You just have to find those and get those to clip in. Now go ahead and grab the spring and your adjustment screw over here. We're going to go ahead and sandwich it in between the housing. So it's going to be placed in between the piece that we just put on and the actual 4Banger itself. So I'm going to go ahead and use my 4mm Allen key and just snug it down a little bit. All right, so I just finished putting the adjustment in. Just make sure to just thread it in a little bit. You don't want to snug it down because the last thing you want is to install this on your vehicle and it's aimed up at the trees. We're going to adjust that later when we actually have it installed on the vehicle. All right, now let's put the face of the 4Banger on and go ahead and tighten it down with the 4 Phillips head screws. So if you have the plastic bumper, this is all you need. This is it. You can go ahead and install it on your Jeep right now. If you have the metal bumper, however, you need this as well. Now, this little bracket right here, it's going to go on the front face of the last thing we assembled. The bracket has an L and an R, so you can't get it wrong. So this right here that I have in my hand is the passenger side, so I'm going to go ahead and use the left-hand side. Go ahead and tighten it down with your 2 screws and nuts. Just like that, we have everything tightened down. Let's go ahead and move over to the Jeep and get the original lights uninstalled and throw these things in. Next, we're going to remove the 2 10mm bolts holding in your original bracket. First thing you're going to do is remove your original wiring. Push the little tab on the connector and pull it free. Now plug in your adapter to the back side of the 4Banger. This will now become plug and play to your original wiring. Plug that in and zip tie the excess wiring. Insert the 2 10mm bolts and tighten them down. And just like that, it's so easy to get these Morimoto 4Bangers installed in the front bumper of your Jeep. If you want to shop these and everything else that we make for your Jeep, go to our website today. You'll see side markers, headlights, taillights, and more.